Hi fans, Randy Ingersoll here. We'll be starting here very shortly. I'm in the lobby at BoardSpace.net waiting for the next match to start between Roxar and RPXCV. So look forward to a great match this afternoon. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here. I'm in the lobby at BoardSpace.net. We're waiting for our match to begin. This afternoon we have scheduled Rockstar versus RPXCV. Every time I look at his name and I say it out loud, I think of the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I want to sing it, RPXCV. Rockstar versus RPXCV, round 3 of the BoardSpace Open. Please leave me a note on YouTube where you're from, and if you've seen my live streams before. I'm still working on getting my cameras and microphone set up. I still have some sort of a background noise going on. If there is a 2-minute delay, so if you happen to be in the BoardSpace lobby watching a game, there you will see that there is a delay, to minimize the opportunity that a player has of watching my live stream and getting ideas to use against their opponent. So this evening's match is between two players that both are sitting at 4 points. Both have the opportunity to gain in the standings up to the situation where they might be sitting in the top 12 with 3 rounds to go. We want to take a look at what the BoardSpace Open standings look like right now. Here's the current BoardSpace standings. And I'm still working on all of my audio and video things here. Hopefully I've got it up where you guys can see it. I'm going to pull it up where I can see it a little bit better. Sitting at the top is Pupkin, who has 11 points out of 12. He's only had 1 draw to go with. The remainder of his matches have been victories. Then tied for second, Niles Ringersall, that's me. Sturek and Industus each have 10 points, followed by Frasco 92, Cole Lover, S-Keeper 86 with 9, and then a group tied with 8. Chaos 00, Simo 5, Bravado 24, Hawk 81, Detwild W, Ted the Bear, and Jonas K. So both of the players in this upcoming match, Rockstar versus RPXCV, are sitting at 4 points. If either one of them wins both games today, give them 4 additional points. That will climb up to 8. That will climb up into that tie for those final spots into the invitation into the World Championship later on in the spring. So important matches here in the 3rd round between Rockstar and RPXCV. And we see that RPXCV is already in the lobby. We've got some visitors already. Pupkin, who's leading the tournament, is in the lobby waiting for the match to start, as well as Louise, the Brazilian master from Brazil. Thanks for joining the lobby, Louise. He might be joining later on the live stream as well. He quite often does join in. So if you want to leave a comment, let me know where you're from. I appreciate that as well. And you can see that we've got a couple other people in the lobby. Drike was here for a match earlier against Mach 3 Racer, but it doesn't look like Mach 3 Racer showed up, so we'll be seeing what's going to happen with that match. There are only 3 matches left to be played in the 3rd round. These two, Drike versus Mach 3 Racer, Rockstar RPXCV, and then Naya versus True J will be happening later. Depending on how long this match goes, if we're still online and broadcasting when the next match starts, I might broadcast that one as well. So as you know, this is the first time we've officially broken up the BoardSpace Open from the World Championship. In the past, the BoardSpace Open, everybody played in that, and the top qualifiers were invited into the typically single elimination round for the actual championship. This year, in order to make it a little bit easier on the top players, there are ways to qualify. 20 players have already qualified for that championship, so they don't have to play from March all the way through October. It just minimizes the amount of time. But it gives everybody the opportunity to play in the BoardSpace Open to earn an invitation into the tournament. And so that's what those of us that are playing in the tournament are attempting to do. The top 12 will receive invitations. Okay, a little bit of discussion going on. Let me see. I'm on the tournament committee, so let me see. Pay a little bit of attention to what's going on in the lobby. So Drike, it looks like he has been stood up for what's he saying the third time by his opponent. He's asking what he should do. I told him that he should play a game against Dumbbot just to record the fact that he was here, which he is doing that. And then he asked what else he should do, so I just told him that he should post a message on the tournament page that he was here and his opponent wasn't. So we will see what will happen with that. And Roxar has arrived, so we've got the two Hive players are in the lobby for the match this afternoon. Looks like they're going to be playing in game room 2. And of course the timing that's set up for the BoardSpace Open is 10 minutes, which means you have unlimited amount of time as long as your time never exceeds 10 minutes more than your opponent's time. So there's no total limit of time. It's just a difference of time. If you use more than 10 minutes more than your opponent, then the system set up by Dave Dyer, the administrator at BoardSpace, is such that it will give your opponent the opportunity to force a resignation. So there's no question on whether you went overtime or not. Sadly, one of the games that I played yesterday evening, I won on a time forfeit. I had what I think was a 1 position, but I really don't like to win games in that way. But that's part of the rules. So it looks like they're getting ready to get started here in game room number 2. So in game room number 2, as soon as they get it open, we'll get it up on the screen and start commenting. And if you see me looking over this direction, I have my main monitor over here with my OBS studio going, the YouTube channel here going, so that I can reply to any comments or questions that you all have. And then of course on my screen in front of me here, what you all are seeing is the screen where the game will be played. So they have started, so let's get started. Click the spectate button and move this around so I can as much as possible. We don't need to see that part of this. So they're playing fairly quickly. Roxar got his Pillbug and Mosquito out very quickly. RPXCV playing white led off with the Ladybug, and they ended up with the Z Queen formation, which is quite common. Black follows with the first ant. So black has not yet, or black has gotten the Pillbug in, white has not yet gotten the Pillbug into play. So it will be interesting to see. It's white's turn if white gets the Pillbug in quickly. So white starts a beetle assault. The beetle comes in, black pins the queen, and also brings in a beetle. White plays the mosquito, and in danger at this early point of not getting the white pillbug into play. So let's see what happens here. What does white do to get the pillbug in? And of course, as you notice, white was in danger, or black was in danger of white covering the black queen. So we have a very, very offensive, attack-minded game going. Both players have attacked already. Both players already have a beetle atop the hive. So not even 3 minutes into the game, and it looks like it's going to be a full-fledged assault type game. White brings in an ant. Of course, that serves dual purpose. The white ant now relieves the white beetle to continue moving forward. And the problem that white has run into is that white did not get the pillbug into play. So the question is, will black be able to continue the assault against white with no white pillbug in play? White does have two good defensive bugs, the ladybug and the mosquito, but you can't compare that to having a good defensive pillbug into position. Of course, with the pillbug in play, the pillbug becomes the center of attention for the hive. In his book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, Joe Schultz coined the term qualifying for the win. That means negating the opponent's pillbug in some way or the other. So black has qualified for the win by getting a beetle atop the white queen. White is on the verge of qualifying for the win with the white beetle up as well. Of course, if you play Hive at all, you understand the direct drop consequences. So the black beetle has covered the white queen, and now this spot right here is available for a direct drop. Every time you do a direct drop into a kill spot, that saves 1 tempo. Typically, you take 1 tempo to place a bug, 2nd tempo to attack. If you can drop a bug directly into a kill spot, that saves that tempo and can be very devastating. So let's see what white does here. Does white continue with the assault, or does white do something to protect against the direct drop? And as quite always happens, the ants are the early bugs into the hive, because they're the most powerful bugs. With their movement ability, they can be used extremely well for both offense and defense. So now Roxar is taking a minute. Roxar is continuing the assault. It looks like it anyway. Of course, there's no touch it, move it rule like there is in chess. So he just clicked done with the assault, and here comes a black ant. And now if white attacks with the ant, the black queen will just get warped away. And that's the danger of attacking too early without qualifying for the win. And so black looks like he might be attacking with his queen as well. Nope. Decided not to. And this is what makes it so exciting with the pillbug in play. You cannot just all out attack your opponent's queen. You have to take into consideration the pill bug. So black forms the ring, and now this is an interesting situation here. Forming a ring can be a critical situation, because when a ring is formed, a lot of bugs in the ring are free to move. The black beetle, of course, isn't, because it's pinned by the white ant. But the two white ants, the black pill bug and the black queen, are all free to move. So the most likely thing for Roxar to do would be to move this ant. And it will be interesting to see what he decides to do with it. Of course, one very good possibility would be to put it into this critical spot right here, which is actually a kill spot as well, because that would free both the mosquito and the ladybug. And that's what he does. Of course, that's why I'm doing a 2-minute delay, is so that if perchance either one of the players is listening, they won't be able to hear my comments for 2 minutes. So the white ant has done a dual purpose move. It's an attack on the black queen, but it also frees both the ladybug and the mosquito. Finally, the white pill bug comes in. The white pill bug may be able to move forward, connect with the white mosquito, and give a defense to the white queen, although the white queen is already covered. I forgot what's under the white beetle. Under the white beetle is the mosquito. So the white pill bug moves into place, giving the mosquito pill bug power. And now both of these defending white bugs are free, the mosquito and the ladybug. White ladybug jumps out, which would be pinning the black mosquito underneath the white beetle, which will give the white beetle the opportunity to move forward. So a few minutes ago, this looked like it was going to be a very quick victory for black, but white has done an excellent job of fighting back. Keeping the mosquito as a proximity pill bug mosquito. Both the pill bug and the mosquito will be controlling both of these spots. And of course the white beetle will be threatening to move forward to cover the black pill bug. One thing you can always consider also when you're in a situation like this is this black beetle down here even though it is currently being pinned by the white ant, it is not in danger of immediately going into an attacking position. So white could use this ant down here as a defending bug as well. So this just shows how complex these situations can be with the pill bug in play. So the black pill bug is in a good spot, both attacking and defending. Okay, white's going to move out the black ant. Or maybe not. So it's a very interesting situation here. Of course, black is threatening with the grasshopper, followed by the beetle taking the kill shot. So at some point, white is going to have to move the black ant away. The question is, can white fill enough spots the white spider is played to place a block here. Another grasshopper comes in. And of course, still in reserve is the black ladybug. Now white's only choice here is to pin the black grasshopper. Might have some defensive options if white goes on the attack, attacks with the ladybug. It would force the black pill bug to warp the queen away, which might give white a little bit more defensive room. Sometimes you have to stay aggressive to force your opponent to react when you're in a situation like this where things are not looking good. Because if white, he decides to pin that, the problem is that black has multiple locations that he can bring in the ladybug. He can bring it in here, here, theoretically even there. The only thing about bringing it in, spawning it off the white ant, okay, he does a fill, which is going to force the white ant to shift the pin. White still might have a defense here. White still might have a defense here if white cannot allow the grasshopper to jump in, because if the grasshopper jumps in, nothing can stop the black beetle from coming down and taking the kill shot. If, however, white attacks with the ladybug, now white is threatening to win on the move. Is black happy with the draw? Nope. Very well played. Although it's not quite over yet, because now there's a direct drop opportunity here, but the white mosquito now can warp this black ant away. And of course, if the mosquito moves away from this spot, then this spot here becomes available for a direct drop as well. Okay, now the white mosquito warps the black ant away. Then the black ladybug comes in with an attacking position. Now the only chance that white has is to attack. But there are too many black attackers. Because if the white ladybug attacks the black queen, forces the black queen to get warped out to here, which that would free this white ant, but then both the ladybug and the black ant are threatening into this spot. And of course the grasshopper is as well if this ant leaves its pen. So it looks like RPXCV has earned the victory. And Roxar falls on his sword. Well, that was an attacking game from the very beginning. I didn't even notice the time on it. Roxar was at plus 941, so Roxar was in danger of losing by time as well. So 52 moves, less than 20 minutes. They're reviewing a little bit, going back to see what happened. So we'll go ahead and close out this room, go back to the lobby, and wait for the next one to start. And Dricke and Mac 3 Racer have showed up as well. So let's go take a look at their match. So give me a minute while I So let's take a quick look. Dricky, it looks like on the verge of threatening to win. So white is doing a good job of controlling black bug placement. So the white ant can pin the grasshopper. The problem, however, is that now the black beetle can maneuver around this direction and get to the kill spot. So the black beetle moves forward to attack. The white mosquito will have to cover it, and then the other black beetle covers the white mosquito. That would have been a mistake to go across the queen, because then the white beetle could cover it. And so Dricky has won this one. So we're going to close this room out. Let's go find where waiting in room 1. So that game is not going to start for a minute or so. So we'll go back to here. And Dricky has won. Of course, this match is important as far as the tournament goes, because both of these players are sitting on 6 points. So if Dricky can win the second game of the match and end up to 10 points, that would be a big improvement in the standing for him. So let's go back to game room 1. Set this up real quickly here. So if I can take a quick look at how the opening went. White grasshopper, black ladybug, both defensive bugs. The white queen, the black queen in a Z queen formation. White ant, black pillbug. White begins the assault, but the black pillbug is already in place. Now black has the mosquito and pillbug combination. Of course, whenever a mosquito, that mosquito became an instant double ant, because it came in adjacent to an ant. And in a situation like this, when the mosquito comes in with ant power, it can immediately pin whichever beetle comes in. Now, it's an interesting note here. If the white mosquito climbs up like it did, where the black mosquito climbs up the way it did, the white mosquito no longer has beetle power. So it gives black a little bit of flexibility to now cover that white mosquito if he can get a beetle pin replacement down here. The black ant's being used as an anchor to anchor down the black pill bug, so the white pill bug can't warp the black pill bug away. And of course, as always, this means that we do have to get a qualification for the win. So even though white is doing a good job of attacking here, he is not yet qualified for the win because the black pill bug is still in defensive position on the black queen. Here comes the white, and then the black ant will pin the white beetle. Now the question becomes, is there a method for white to get one of these bugs atop the hive and negate the power of the pill bug? Well, we're up to 12 people watching online. Thanks everybody for joining. If you have any questions or comments, please drop a note in. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat function here. And of course, what white is doing is looking possibly to negate the power of the pill bug by surrounding it. And now white does a spawn right here, and the white mosquito might be able to climb up, but the black ladybug can of course warp it away. Interesting. Putting the white pill bug in place gives that white mosquito instant pill bug power, and the fill gives the white mosquito beetle power. So with the white pill bug being used offensively, if black can withstand the attack, then the white queen will not have a pill bug for defense. And white, of course, has to move the ant away, otherwise the black queen gets warped away. And what this does is it frees the white beetle to move in for the attack. Now the black mosquito looks like it's moving forward. That was a good maneuver to free the white beetle. But it will be interesting to see what the scenario is regarding whether black can hold out and then counterattack on the white queen, because that's typically what will end up happening. Is one player will attack, the opponent will defend, If the attack fails, then the original defender can then counterattack. Of course, by moving the white ant, it keeps the beetle on ground level. And now I would predict this black ant's going to come around here and pin the white ant at the same time. Well, you don't actually close off that spot because the white pill bug can warp the spider into this spot here. So black has 3 ants controlling the outside of the hive and the pill bug in defensive position, with a black mosquito moving in as well. And of course, in this specific position right here, the danger is that if the white spider gets warped into this spot here, the black pill bug is surrounded and has nowhere to put the white beetle. Now, if the black ant moves away and the white spider gets warped into here, then the black pill bug can warp the white beetle away, and then on the next turn pin it with the free ant. As always, it becomes a fight as to who can control the opponent's pill bug first. And of course, in this specific position, the white pill bug has come in to the game in an attacking position, so the white queen is defenseless if black can withstand this initial assault. And of course, another consideration is that if the white pill bug can move forward to here, then the white pill bug can warp the black pill bug away from the queen. That's another way that you can qualify for the win, if you can separate the queen from the pill bug. Black doesn't want to let the white ant roam free. So Forrest Zhang asked why I'd play any other board games. Only Hive, seriously. But at BGA, I usually play one other game for a while. Right now I am playing Kingdom Builder on a regular basis. So the white pill bug moves in. Black plays a little anti-placement defense by bringing the black ant over to here. It removes this spot as a potential spawn point. That's one of the key things in playing Hive, is controlling your opponent's bug placement, and then white warp the black pill bug away. So white has qualified for the win by warping the black pill bug away. The question will then be, will white be able to attack? And of course the black mosquito is in position. If the black mosquito drops down into this spot, the black mosquito takes pill bug power from the white pill bug. So this is going to be the critical kill spot here. That's the one that's most directly protected. And of course now if the black spider moves the pin, then a white grasshopper can jump into here, threatening this kill spot, threatening also to free the white beetle. But this black ant here is free for defensive duties as well. One potential problem with this ladybug placement is it does create a block, creating a gate here, setting the block on this kill spot. So white has it, and that's what black is going to do, is pin it with the ant. Now all three spots are protected by gates. The question will be, can white get 3 ants into those positions? And the possibility is yes, because as you see, the grasshopper comes in with a line of attack to here. The white queen could move forward, freeing this grasshopper. And the question, and then if this grasshopper is freed, the white queen moves to here and the grasshopper jumps in. The ladybug is pinned with a true pin, and that would open the gate to this final kill spot. Let's take a look at timing. Their Roxar is at plus 4 minutes. It's an interesting move by Roxar if the black mosquito should drop down into there. Of course, what that would mean would be when the white beetle attacks, okay, the white pill bug just moves away, leaving the black mosquito pinned in a true pin. But now the white grasshopper does not have an angle of attack. Black is going to probably be forced to move this ant, because if it does not move the ant, the grasshopper can pin it and the white ant will be free. And of course, the other thing that black could do is black could move the pill bug, if it's moved the pill bug into here. But that probably does not gain anything, because the white pill bug is in good attacking position as well. the white pill bug could warp either any one of these bugs into the position if vacated by the white beetle. Interesting, deeming the white grasshopper more of a threat than the white ant, leaving the white ant free. And again, back to my comment earlier, the white queen could move forward, freeing this grasshopper to attack into this spot. The black ant, oh, nope, it's coming in with an, this is the potential problem. Okay, black is going to defend with a fill. Going into this critical spot, which allows the black mosquito to now be free. But the interesting thing is that even if the black grasshopper attacks, white does not have anything threatening to take the kill shot. So this is a very interesting game. And if you look at the reserve, you notice that black still has 6 bugs in reserve, white only has 2. So if black is able to hold off and defend, we'll have plenty of bugs with 3 possible mobile ants and 6 bugs in reserve. If black should be able to defend, white will probably not have any method of defending his own queen. So the black mosquito climbs up on the beetle. Now the problem is white has 2 kill spots that are both protected by gates and no bug available to get into there. Although he could swing this ant around to this position, freeing up this beetle. But that still does not get a second bug available. And that's what he did. He used the fill to free the beetle. So now here's the question. Let's take a look. Is there a way that white can get two bugs into play? Yes. The white queen here and here, here to here, possibly freeing the ladybug. Well, of course, the black mosquito is threatening to warp out the white beetle. Which white does not want that to happen. The white beetle is going to almost have to cover the black queen. But white still has to come up with a method to get a third attacker. So this is a possibility now. Let's look at this as an option. The white beetle comes up. The second white beetle climbs up. That gives them two bugs to fill 3 spots. And then the white pill bug could be threatening to move a bug into this kill spot if this spot here is filled. But if white allows the black mosquito to warp away the white beetle, white's in trouble. So the other way that he could do it would be to break the ring by moving the ant to here. But I think that's dangerous for white to do that. So I think white's best option is to mount the black queen. He doesn't want the white beetle to get warped away from the black queen. I almost said the white pill bug can warp the black mosquito away, but they can't because the black mosquito was the bug that just recently moved. And that's one of the interesting things about the pill bug when it first came out back in 2013. John Yanni, the designer of Hive, allowed us to play with it on BoardSpace. The original pill bug was different than the pill bug that we have now. The original pill bug was way, way, way too powerful. And so one of the things that it was determined that could reduce the power of the pill bug was the stunning feature, so that when a bug is moved, the pill bug cannot immediately move it. And that adds another level of complexity to the pill bug, which makes it gives it a lot more depth when it comes to how to use the pill bug. And it's kind of like walking up to a game of chess and looking at a chessboard. You need to know whether either side is in position that can castle. Of course, there are rules that allow or disallow castling in chess. The same thing here. In this position, if you just walked up and looked at this, you'd say, okay, the white pillbug could warp the black mosquito away, but it can't in this position. Or in chess, it'd be like taking a pawn en passant. You only have one opportunity to do it, and if you just walk up to a game, you have no idea whether that situation exists or not. Okay, interesting. White is thinking about possibly breaking the ring by moving the ant. Does move the ant, threatening to free the ladybug. So now white is threatening to free the beetle and the ladybug. Of course, it's simple enough to keep the ladybug pinned. You cannot possibly keep the beetle pinned. So the beetle is climbing up if white wants to do that. And of course, white cannot fill this spot because that would free the black ladybug now. If white fills this spot, there's no bug with an angle of attack to take the kill shot, but black would be able to warp the white beetle away. We've got 15 people watching right now. Where are you all from? And if I have time, I hope to do a video on one of the games I played yesterday against Bravado 24. Had a good learning lesson in it. So we're an hour and 9 minutes in on the live stream. That's what we figured would take about 2 hours. So let's look at some candidate moves here for black. We could move the pillbug into here. That's a possibility. We could move the ant into here. That's a possibility, but that would potentially tie up both ants and the mosquito. Okay, it's time to attack. So let's look at timing. Okay, about 5 plus 5. That is an interesting turn of events. Let's do a quick count here for black. He's got 4 spots to fill. That might make it easier if he does that, because that would free the defensive ladybug. and it would turn the false pin on the grasshopper into a true pin on the grasshopper. Because as long as this is a false pin, if this trigger spot is filled, the white defending grasshopper is free. Cesar Bourdon, France but living in Norway. Love your channel and book. You rock. Thanks, Cesar. Appreciate that. Lewis McCall from Portsmouth, UK. Thanks for watching, Lewis. Here comes the white beetle. Alex Suarez. You're welcome, Alex. So the question is going to be, can white take these last two kill spots? So white has freed the second beetle and moved the beetle forward. See, now if white has tempo to do it, the best bet would be for the white beetle to cover the other beetle, which makes it pillbug proof, and then if white can attack here, then the white beetle can climb into there. The danger, however, would be is if the black mosquito gets free, you don't want the black mosquito to cover the two white beetles. But you also don't want the black mosquito to be able to warp the white beetle away. Okay, protecting against the white ladybug. Now another interesting idea for white would be right now this white beetle is swamped. So if either one of these spots get filled, the black mosquito with pillbug power can warp the white beetle away. But if the white pillbug were to move away, then that would unswamp the white beetle. That would be very interesting. Because as it is with this white beetle swamped, if white should attack that spot, the white beetle gets warped away. Of course, the one good thing about it is if the spot where the pillbug is in right now, the pillbug would be able to warp bugs back into that spot if either one of the white bugs in the reserve were able to get adjacent to the pillbug. Yes, Lewis, it is an interesting game. I always think it's very interesting when a player uses his pillbug in an offensive manner. Okay, the white beetle moves forward. Now is black going to continue his assault, or is he fairly confident? If we've discussed this option of white vacating this spot to unswamp the beetle, would it be a good idea for black? Okay, the black pillbug moves forward. Of course, the black pillbug cannot move into position because the white beetle would then take the kill shot, but it does provide a block on that spot as well. Stops the white ant from gaining access to there. That was a very good defensive move by Roxar because it closes the gate to this spot. Now I don't know that white has interesting. Yeah, white is going to have difficulty getting to both of these spots. Let's pretend like white had the other ant in play. Okay, he's bringing the spider to there. So let's take a look at what did that do for white. It frees this spider, so this spider could in theory go out to pin this black ant, which would allow a spawn in that spot. But the ant spawning there would not be a good idea because it would be too easily trapped in. Because you don't want, whoops. So Alex says it seems black doesn't have enough material on the board. That is true, but if black can withstand the attack with 6 bugs in reserve, he will have no problems winning the game. So that's the big question for black. Can black hold off the attack? Does white have a method for winning the game before black's counterattack starts? See, let's see if white fills this spot, that frees the black ladybug. You definitely do not want to fill this spot and let the black ladybug pin this ant. Now let's see what, okay, black is going to, whoops, I keep doing that. Black is going to work on the assault. See, I don't think that that gains any bugs for white. Could white use the potential beetle gate to the right of the queen by adding another piece above the spider? Could white use the potential beetle gate to the right of the queen? Left of the queen. See, I think that white has the opportunity to do this. If this white spider comes out and pins the black ant, the last white ant spawns in this point. The white ant can move to here, forcing the black ladybug to move. So right now the white ladybug is free. So I think there's a possibility here. Welcome, Tim, from Stockton-on-Tees in England. Glad you're enjoying it. I hope all of you that are watching have already subscribed and hit the notification bell. Because during the tournament, Sunday afternoon is the most likely time I'll be available to do live streams if there are matches scheduled. So I should, throughout the last 3 rounds of this tournament, the BoardSpace Open, and throughout the entire World Championship, be broadcasting live streaming. That's what I'm hoping to. Okay, interesting. The black spider forms a ring. That changes things immensely, because now if the white beetle covers the black mosquito, then white has to break the ring, otherwise the white beetle gets warped away. So the white beetle covers the black mosquito. Now the white pillbug is in position to warp in either one of... Interesting. Oh no, he's just thinking about that. He hasn't made the move yet. So I hope it's a beautiful summer evening in England this evening. Yeah, see, the white beetle has to cover the black mosquito. Now, white has a method of getting a bug to that spot there. Yep, very interesting. Now white has 2 free ants as well. That was an interesting choice by Roxar. And he continues his attack. The white pill bug will warp in the spider. See, now the question becomes, can black defend if the white beetle attacks to here? That will force the black ladybug to move. Okay, see, there's another option, another alternative as well. Looking totally at white playing without any conflict from black, the white mosquito could cover the black spider, then the white spider moves in, and the white ant moves in. So let's count. White mosquito covered the black spider is 1. White ant moves in is 2. White mosquito attacks is 3. White beetle takes the kill shot is 4. Okay, black saw that and didn't want that to happen. So, let's see, what can... Okay. Black doesn't have enough bugs to win in 3 moves. He could get 2 in. So he's going to have to get 1 more attacker in place. No, I don't know why he put the black spider there. See, now white could climb up with the mosquito. Yep. What you need to do is you need to make this spot here the penultimate kill spot. See, now the white ant moves in. Now either one of these bugs moves into here, and then nothing can stop the white bug from there. And if black does something like tries to create a fill to free up this defending ladybug, yep, see, it's now the white ladybug attacks. And nothing can stop the mosquito from taking the kill shot. Wow, what an exciting game. It really does show the complexity of games with Pillbug. Congratulations, RPXCB. So let me real quickly go over and see if Mach 3 Racer is still playing. Whoops. So I'm going to close this one real quickly. Let's go over and take a look at... Oh, they're reviewing. So let's open a review room. That's one of the nice things about here at BoardSpace. If you're not familiar with BoardSpace, you can actually go back to review any game that you want. You open a room as a review room, make it Hive. When you start it, it brings up this little window, game selector window, and you can go all the way back to 2006 to see any game that's ever been played here on BoardSpace. So these are the most recent ones here. So let's go down and take a look at the two for Mach 3 Racer. The first one earlier, Drike 1. The second one, Mach 3 Racer 1. So they both split, so they're both sitting at 8 points now. And then RPXCV won the first one. RPXCV won the second one. So RPXCV is also sitting at 8. So both of them, RPXCV, Mach 3 Racer, and Drike are all in the running for one of the top 12 spots. The other match that is yet to be played in round 3 of the BoardSpace Open is Naya against True J. And we're thinking that they are going to be playing at about 30 minutes, I think, about 2000 GMT. So I thank you all for joining this afternoon. Some of the names I don't recognize. Do you all play on either BoardSpace or Board Game Arena? If you ever see me on Board Game Arena, my nom de jeu on both Board Game Arena and BoardSpace is Ringersal, which is R. Ingersoll, Ringersal. And I would love to play. And of course, if you want to support my Play Hive Like a Champion YouTube channel, there are a couple links in the descriptions to go with this live stream. One of them is to my, you can buy me a coffee if you want to make a donation. The second is the link to my book, Play Hive Like a Champion, if you don't already have it. That's the best way you can support the channel, is by getting a copy of that book. It's available on Amazon as well as lulu.com. And of course, that will help you play Hive like a champion, because that's my goal, is to make you better Hive players. And it's interesting, I used to win a lot more often before I wrote my book. That's a little bit of a joke. Of course, I used to win a lot more often before Christian Galeas, playing under the name Quadlabed, and Joe Schultz, playing under the name of Judoka, before they started playing. The two of them have been dominating the World Championship for the last 4 or 5 years. They're definitely the two best Hive players in the world currently, or the two best that we're aware of anyway. So let's take a look. Nope, neither Naya or True J have entered the lobby yet. Let me just take a quick look at the... Here's the BoardSpace Tournament Manager window. And if we scroll down, it says Sunday at 3 p.m. my time. And if we click here under True J, oops, nope, wrong click. Click over here. It'll tell us that True J is at GMT -5. So 1500 his time would be 1000. Hold on. 1500 at GMT -5 would be 2000 GMT, which would be 1600. So about 30 minutes from now, if in fact that's when they're going to be playing. So I am going to go ahead and say goodbye to this live stream. I'll be watching to see if TrueJ and Naya are back on here in the next 30 minutes. I might be starting another live stream in 20 minutes. So be watching if you're already a subscriber. If you click that subscription notice and click that notification bell, if I come back on in 20 minutes and start another live stream, you'll be able to come back as well. Thank you very much for joining. We appreciate everybody that has commented this afternoon. Thanks, Forrest, for commenting. Thanks, Caesar from Norway. A Frenchman living in Norway. Thanks, Lewis from Portsmouth, UK. Alex Suarez, Lewis McCall, Tim Hind. We appreciate all of you joining me this afternoon. So here Randy Ingersoll, helping you play Hive like a champion. And for right now, I'll be signing off on this live stream. Might be starting another live stream in 15 to 20 minutes.